Welcome back, EliteAlgo members. So in this video, I want to talk about how to find the best sensitivity for your charts, as well as what is the best time frame to be using. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys. So let's start off with the first thing I want to talk about and help you guys with is what is the best time frame to be using. Well, guys, in actuality, there is no best time frame. It all comes down to what do you like to trade the most, guys. Are you a scalper? Are you an intraday trader, or are you a swing trader? So answering that question will then give you what is the best time frame to be using, right? So if you are the type of person that wants to be trading very fast, as in you want to buy something and you want to sell it within minutes, guys, that is called scalping. And for that, you want to be using the minute time frames. And by minute time frames, I'm talking about the 1 minute, 3 minute, and the 5 minute time frames. This is very important if you like trading that way, guys. So basically, with the scalping method using a smaller time frame, you're not looking to stay in a trade longer than a couple hours, guys. This is very, very important. So make sure that you are using a scalping time frame, so the 1 minute to 3 minute to 5 minute time frame if you are a scalper, guys. Very important. Second type of trading, guys, is called the intraday trading. That is for people like myself who like to go on in the morning, take a trade, hold it for a couple hours, and then close it as the day ends, guys. So with an intraday trader, will never actually hold a trade longer than the full day. It will only take about, like, I'd say anywhere between 2 hours to 6 hours holding that position before you close that position. So if you're an intraday trader like me, and that is the type of trading that you prefer, then I would recommend you use either the 10-minute time frame, the 15, or the 30. You do not want to go higher than 30 because that goes into the swing trading era. And before the 15-minute, you are looking at, again, very fast trades, just like a scalper, guys. So go ahead and try it for yourself and see exactly if you like that method of trading. Third, guys, the last type of trading there is called swing trading. And that basically means you are holding the trade longer than 1 day, right? So you're holding it for 24 hours or more, guys. That's what's considered swing trading. And typically for a swing trader, you would use anywhere between the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame, guys. It's pretty easy to be a swing trader. It's actually the easiest way to trade if you are a beginner trader. So if you're a beginner trader using EliteAlgo, I highly recommend you start off as a swing trader, trading the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and 4 hour time frame, guys, because that would be the easiest way for you guys to start trading, because there's not going to be too much information happening very, very fast, and you're actually going to be able to sit there and kind of relax while you're trading and actually take in what's happening on the chart, guys. So that's pretty much it when it comes to what the best time frame is. Again, it really depends on what type of trader you are and what type of trader you want to be and how you yourself prefers trading, right? Because I could be an intraday trader and I could be having an insane win rate and it works for me, but it's just not your personality. So when you try imitating my style, it's not necessarily going to work for you. You might have better success being a swing trader or a scalper. So you really have to try it for yourself and see exactly what you are doing. And I would recommend always starting with a demo account until you feel comfortable trading with your own real money. That's like tip number one I can give you guys. Start with a demo account. Very important, especially if you're a new trader. Now let's talk about what is the best sensitivity to be using on a chart, guys. Now before we get started with this, I just want to let you guys know, and you guys need to understand this. Every chart is going to have its own sensitivity. So what works for Euro USD, for example, may not work for USD CAD or USD JPY. So you have to make sure that you are using the optimum sensitivity for the chart that you want to be trading. Now, as a trader, I would recommend that you always keep your watch list under 4 or 5, especially as a beginner. This will help you get to know the markets a lot better and increase your win rate if you're trading forex, 4 or 5 stocks if you're trading stocks, or 4 or 5 cryptocurrencies if you're trading crypto, guys. This is very important because if you have too many things on your watch list, you're going to have a hard time learning how the market moves. So if you have a small watch list, it's going to make it a lot easier for you, and it's going to make it a lot easier for you to learn how the market moves, how much volume is in the market, what exactly the market likes to do. Does the market give you big wicks? Does it give you small wicks? All things like that you will learn if you manage to just look at one chart or 2 or 3 and analyze it and learn that chart specifically, guys. So again, if you're trading and you're new, I recommend having a very small watch list. This is very, very important. Now moving on to sensitivity, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to optimize this chart right here to give you the least amount of false signals as possible, guys, because that's what we want as traders, right? We want the least amount of false signals. Now over here looking at this, I can see that EliteAlgo right now on the default settings of 1.5, right here, guys, we have the default setting of 1.5. We see that we have 4 false signals, one here, one there, here, and here. What we want to do here is we want to increase the sensitivity to make these false signals go away, guys. So what we're going to do is slowly increase the sensitivity one by one. So I'm going to try 1.7, press OK, and see exactly what happens here. We're going to wait for the chart to load. And as you can see right there, guys, we have 3 less false signals on our charts. So looking at Euro USD, this would be probably the optimum sensitivity to be using, guys. Very important. Now, when it comes to false signals, you're always going to have at least 1 or 2 false signals. There's no such thing as 100% when it comes to trading. But as you can see here, we have a lot of winners, guys, and not very much losers, especially if you're trading with a trend the way we recommend you trade, right? So if you were to ignore these buy signals right here, because you're not supposed to be trading against a trend, and as you can see over here, we have a very clear downtrend, guys, then you would completely miss every single one of these buy signals, and you would take every smart sell, and every single one of these smart sells would have made you profit. Very important. Now, as for sensitivity, what you can also do, guys, is you can change it to even higher sensitivity if you're more of a swing trader or intraday trader, guys. So by default, looking at the normal sensitivity, a sensitivity of under 2 is considered more of a trend scalping strategy. If you want to do more of a intraday strategy or more of a swing trading strategy, what you can do is you can increase the sensitivity even further, guys. So for example, if I want to do more of like an intraday trading, I would want my sensitivity to be anywhere between 2.5 and say 3.5, guys, right? So if I'm more of an intraday trader, I would want to have a bigger sensitivity, guys. So let's try 3 and see exactly how that looks like. Boom. So we can see, okay, with a 3 sensitivity, this chart looks not too bad, guys. We have a good signal here. The smart sell wasn't that great, but then it was followed by a very good smart buy, and then a very good sell and a very good buy. For this chart, this sensitivity will work as well, right? Which is why I was telling you earlier, there's not one way to trade. There's multiple different ways to trade. So again, it's based off preference. So there's no such thing as the best sensitivity. It's more like the sensitivity that's best for you, right? And then you can also use other presets like the swing trading preset or scalping preset, whatever you want to do when looking at the sensitivity. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like that button and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. And if you have even more questions than that, join the Discord. I'm gonna leave a link in the description, and you can be asking any of our members or our admins help on how to trade with EliteAlgo. Thanks for watching, guys. Have yourself a good day.